This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where you're perfect and I am, of course, a person. I said it wrong.
You said it backwards.
I literally said it backwards today. Something is in
That's
the air. I'm perfect.
I've been waiting for that.
I am perfect and you're, of course, a person.
Yes.
We did it!
Yes.
I've been sleeping cold recently.
Why is cutting off an audience cheer the funniest thing?
Yeah. It really, because you imagine their faces.
Yeah.
But I've been sleeping cold recently, Tommy.
What does that mean?
I put on the heat, pre-warm setting, okay? I'm warming up the room. I'm getting the room warm. Once the room is warm, I'm cutting off the heat.
Okay.
Cold. There's big windows in me and my wife's room.
Okay.
It's
Open?
getting No, not open. Not that cold. That would be really chilly.
Okay.
It's dropping like a fly, so then we stay warm under your blanket because supposedly, health-wise, it's good for your circulation.
To sleep cold?
In the frozen.
That's what I like.
Let it go.
That's what I like, so that means I'm very healthy.
That's exactly correct.
Never going to a doctor again.
Tommy Bowe.
Hey, Miles.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So much for being here. Did I say your last name correctly?
You sure did.
Tommy Bowe. You know Tommy from all over the internet, of course, from Smosh, from your series on your YouTube channel, etc. Tommy, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Happy to be here in this wonderful, cute little spot.
Thank you very much. Now, Tommy, obviously, you're on the show today to give advice to people.
Yes.
What makes you perfect to be on the show today to lend your wisdom?
Well, I'm an ancient man who's lived many a life. I try to keep it real without being a bastard.
Interesting.
Yeah, and I've loved many a person.
Oh, I honestly, Tommy, I love that, and I think that that's absolutely what makes you perfect.
Thank you so
You've
much.
loved many a person. You've sort of made a dalliance across town with many a lover.
I don't know all about that, but yes. I'm a serial monogamist.
That's what it's okay. So it sounded like you were saying the opposite. I've loved many a person.
I'm a big ol' slut. No, I'm
sure.
actually the opposite. I'm like a one-on-one. I love love. I do.
That's nice. Okay, got it. So you're a serial monogamist.
And none of them have worked out, so I'm perfect to give advice on that.
Are you currently in a relation?
I'm in a situation.
Oh,
yeah.
interesting. Okay,
it's fun.
cool.
It's nice.
We get lots of calls about situation, and I find that it's a lovely little middle ground. There's potential. There's flirting. There's drama. You know, me and my lovely wife, we're together. The relationship is stable. There's no drama there.
And that sucks.
I
what
know,
are you going
it
to talk
sucks.
about?
We can't talk about it. That's why we need people like you.
Yeah.
But Tommy, of
Yes.
course, we're going to give advice. I need to, however, calibrate your advice.
The quiz.
In order to be perfect, because we have to get on the same page so that when we give advice, we're locked, we're loaded, we are hashtag ready to go. Honestly, though, before we even get there, okay, so I was cruising your Wikipedia earlier today.
Okay.
I'm on there.
Cruising.
I'm cruising. I'm learning
Got your
information
Heelys on.
I got my Heelys on, diving down the Bowe.
Okay.
And did you resuscitate somebody with CPR?
That's on the page?
That's on the page.
Okay.
It's like
so-
Tommy Bowe moved to Los Angeles.
first thing.
And it's
saved
literally
someone.
like the third thing. And it's like he saved someone's life with CPR.
Okay. It's up in the... No one checked my work. So what happened was... No, it's not like a doctor went, he did that. But I was at a New Year's Eve party.
Yeah.
And like this woman hadn't eaten all day or something. And then like she did some drugs or whatever. And we were all like, I'm like, cool, thanks for doing all that. And so she was it was just me and her, and she was like, da-da-da-da, and just went glonk and just like plopped on the ground. And I was like, all right, fuck. And so I tried to see if she was breathing, and I couldn't tell. Maybe she was, and I did, and I just crunched on her chest or whatever for the fuck of it. Jesus. And then she woke up, but what I did was react.
So she might have been breathing, and you go, come on.
That's exactly what happened.
She's like, I'm fine. I'm awake. I just had low blood sugar.
Yeah.
Interesting. In my mind, as you're pumping, it's going 10, 9, 8, 7.
The fireworks are going off.
Happy New Year. She's going. It's very cinematic in my mind.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of what happened.
Wow, that's incredible.
So not really, but kind of maybe.
Interesting.
I like to claim it.
That's terrifying. So you're just talking to someone. She's like, yeah, my cat. Anyway. And
yes.
she just passed out.
Have you had anyone pass out in front of you before?
I have.
It's really scary.
When it was very scary. When I was in high school, we're all fucking partying. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm at this party. This guy comes out of the bathroom, like close friend of mine, and I see that he's like white as a ghost. And I go over and I'm like, how? And he goes, I had seen a ghost. No. Walk over and he's like, I'm like, are you okay, man? He like puts his head against the wall. He's kind of in this corner. And I'm like, hey, man, you're not feeling well. Like, sorry about that. Sorry you're not feeling well. I tap him on the back. And then he just goes, falls unconscious, falls back into me. And I'm like,
did you like catch him?
And I go, we're going to need a crash card. He drops it. I did catch him as he fell, brought him to the ground. My Grey's Anatomy training kicked in. I like straddle him basically.
Okay, hot.
And then very hot. And because I'm like checking if he's breathing. And then someone's like, get him on his side. And so I have a very vivid memory of slapping him in the face. To get his face, I was like basically like wake up, slap him in the face, and he goes to the side and starts vomiting. Woke up, was completely fine.
But that's good because you want him to vomit sideways.
That's exactly right.
You saved a life.
That man, Bernie Sanders.
Oh my God. I'm gonna laugh really hard every time at the fart. I'm sorry.
Favorite thing. It's my favorite thing, and there are outlier fans on the fringes of the Miles Nation that are members of Fart ISIS. And they don't like the fart noise.
Wow.
They are staunch unsupporters.
We got to get rid of you guys.
We really do.
Get rid of you guys.
But Tommy.
Okay, I'm ready.
This is a speed round.
All right.
Perfect cereal.
Ooh, Raisin Bran.
You know what I'll say? I do think that Raisin Bran is really good.
It's really good. It tastes pretty good. It's an adult cereal, and it makes you shit pretty quick.
I find that it does stimulate that sort of optic nerve. How do you feel about RBC?
RBC?
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Oh, she's fun every once in a while, but I am not. I go classic.
I agree.
I'm an OG man.
Unfortunately, Trader Joe's, like, the crunch is what's on display, and they put the bran in the back, and I think that should be reversed.
All this newfangled cereal shit.
Exactly right. Perfect time to wake up in the morning.
See, this is where I'm fucked because I have a week off in a few days, and I'm gonna change my entire life, Miles.
Oh, you're revolutionizing your business.
I want to wake up at 6:30 in the morning every day now, so that I can work out in the morning and then have a day. But right now, 11.
Oh, 11. Very nice. I love that. And so you're saying you have a week off. Are you doing a staycation?
We just have it off. And so I'm going to stay locked in my room and
that's very nice.
Edit season 2 of the show that I have to put out because I'm the editor of it as well. And so I'm like, well, I will just do a second job that's for me.
That's exactly right. Perfect afternoon.
Perfect afternoon. Okay, walking in a park and having a little outdoor sun time, and then maybe an aquarium.
Oh, an aquarium!
A little outside, inside.
I love an aquarium. Every time I've gone to an aquarium, I feel very inspired by looking. I look at the fish and I feel very inspired. It really lifts me up. Perfect song.
Perfect song. Face Shopping by Sophie.
Oh, perfect little snack.
Perfect little snack. Little snack. An apple with a scoop of peanut butter to go whack, whack, whack before you crunch. Yay!
I will say apples and Peep I find is an underrepresented snack. And to me, the ultimate ants on a log is holding the ants and making the log an apple.
Really hard to follow along with that, and it felt gross somehow, but I agree. It's holding on.
I'll cut sort of what I call apple chips.
Okay.
And then I'll put them in a bowl, kind of like, a little, and then peanut butter in the middle, and then I'll kind of like almost make nachos, but instead of salsa,
it's peanut butter.
It's apples and Peep.
And where do the ants come in?
No ants. Hold the ants.
Oh!
Leave the raisins in the bran.
I thought you meant hold the ants like you just have a handful of raisins while you do something else.
That's interesting. I don't.
You don't just carry around raisins sometimes?
Okay, here's something I must have said on the show before, but you know what'd be gross? Grape bran. But you know what it is? Raisins.
I'm like,
talking to me, Willis? Because grapes are raisins.
Yeah, no, it took me a second to follow that. But yeah, it would be freaking gross.
Putting grapes in a bowl of cereal with a bunch of crunchy granola
doesn't work.
Doesn't seem too good.
Really doesn't work.
It would be a good it'd be a good like a fun food format.
fun food format.
Great brand.
Let's turn this into a fun food format.
That's what I'm liking. I do want to get a Ninja Creamy so I could do food videos.
A what?
A Ninja Creamy. Ninja Creamy. But so the Ninja Creamy makes ice cream out of everyday things.
That's fun.
You can make like a pickle ice cream.
Oh my God.
It wouldn't be good.
I want to get a Ninja Creamy. I want a creamy. Ninja, hit me up. I
am
creamy.
promoting the Ninja Creamy as if I'm getting paid for it. I want to
You also don't have one.
I don't have a Ninja Creamy, and I'm not making money off it. Perfect coffee order.
Perfect coffee order. Ooh, I've been liking like a little. Oh, actually, this is new. Okay, do you know the Palm? The Palm Coffee.
I thought you meant the restaurant.
Oh,
have you been to the Palm?
We've been to the Palm. It's a coffee place in Burbank.
No, I've never been.
Okay, they turned me onto this dirty chai with lavender.
Oh, huh?
Chai is tea and lavender is tea.
Well,
so they kind of, sort of, more or less. And those flavors kind of go together. And so you have like the sweet chai and like the fun floral lavender. And they all kind of go together. They do warm coffee.
Oh.
Yum, yum.
And it's hot.
Either way.
You're taking it hot, or you're taking it
hot
either
and
way.
cold. Yeah.
Because chai is tea and lavender is an herb, and that's a delicious drink. And
Lavender is tea.
And that's the tea.
There you go.
Perfect cocktail, because you are sort of a cocktail connoisseur.
I am a cocktail boy. I love a cocktail. Perfect cocktail, last word, easy. Green chartreuse, gin, lime, maraschino liqueur. Perfect.
Oh shit! Because do you make? I mean, obviously you make fancy cocktails in a show format, but do you also at home? Are you sort of you're shaking, you're mixing, you're modeling?
So for the pandemic chunk of time, I was like cocktails all the time.
Yeah,
and then I was drinking a lot.
You're like, this is a lot of booze.
Seriously. I was like, do we need a cocktail just again? And so I've scaled back. So now it's like, you know, if situationship wants to like cook some dinner, I'll bring the cocktail. Oh. That was Friday night, actually, now that I recall. Okay. So yeah, I'll do a cocktail on an occasion.
I see.
But yes, I do have a whole bar at home.
To me, a batched Negroni is sort of what as a good, like, I've brought that to a party before.
That's nice.
And like, here's a jar of batched Negroni.
Gin or mezcal?
I usually go gin. Okay. I haven't done mezcal that much recently. Do mezcal. Although I feel like I've had a white Negroni, which is...
Yeah.
Maybe mezcal?
I think usually it can be... I don't know. But I love a white...
I'm like, mezcal's clear, but I'm like, gin is clear.
Gin is clear.
Morning shower or night shower?
That's my burp. Really gross.
It was haunting. You sound like a pig.
I had to expel the ghost of Babe. What was it? What'd you say?
Morning shower or night shower?
Morning shower or night shower. Usually night shower because right now I'm working out at night. So then I'm all stinky and I gotta get rid of that before I get in my bed.
Do you work out every day?
No. That would be awesome, but I feel certainly
like
don't.
You seem very physically fit. I'm not at the gym. I should be, though.
No, I mean, sure. We could all be at the gym. I haven't been to the gym in like 4 or 5 days.
Okay. I thought you were going to say years, and I was going to be like, me too. Perfect celebrity.
Perfect celebrity?
Yes.
Ooh, okay. God, I don't want to be like a fucking broken record. I don't shut the fuck up about Abby Lee Miller. She's a villain. She's an evil
from Dance Moms.
Crazy person, but I think she's a great cartoon character. Yeah. And I love that about her. I don't know. I'm gonna just say that because it's the first thing coming to my mind, but I don't know.
I like that. For me, John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, because he did it. Because it worked.
Because it worked. He followed through on his dreams.
Yeah, and a great name.
And a really good name. Perfect candle smell.
Ooh, cedar.
Cedar?
I love a burning wood smell.
Sort of just wood then.
Yeah.
So not a candle, just sort of burning cedar.
I have an open wood fire in my home.
The idea that at a certain point in human history, they just had fire in the home felt really like a disaster waiting to happen.
I think many disasters did happen.
And they did a lot of fire. Just being like, we're going to light a fire. It's going to be in the fucking living room.
Have you ever lived in a place with a fireplace?
I have not. Well, growing up, we had like a gas fireplace that was not a fireplace. But I don't think I've ever lived in a place where there's like an actual fire burning.
Yeah, me either. I get concerned about like the tube that goes out.
Because the raccoons go in there.
Yeah, and other creatures and shit.
Yeah,
and then it's like all the shit gets in there. You got to get a British guy in the tube to
the
clear
chimney
it out.
sweep. They used to be little kids.
Oh, because they fit.
Perfect flavor.
Perfect. White chocolate raspberry.
Oh, really good
that
answer.
Combo.
Betty Crocker or Betty Boop?
I'm going Boop. I'm a big Boop head.
I love Boop. I think Boop is
Her head's fucking crazy.
It's really crazy.
So the widest head you've ever seen.
Incredibly wide, and I feel like Betty Crocker, like what she ever fucking done for me.
Yeah, fuck you, Betty Crocker.
She just bakes, okay.
Oh.
Perfect candy.
Perfect candy?
Mm-hmm.
Sixlets. Do you know? Are you aware?
What is that?
Have you heard?
Sixlets?
Sixlets. Okay. I'll reframe it because they used to be called sixlets. Thank you. Okay, have you... Oh.
I told you.
That was awesome.
I told you I was going to kick during the show.
And it was much bigger than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be this, but it was truly...
it was a whole arc, yes. It was very good. And I electrocuted myself as well. When I stand with these because of the carpet, something about the audio, and it goes... and it static shocks me.
Well, welcome back.
Thank you.
Sixlets. They like sell them now and like... They look like little pearls, and they're like pearlescent pearls. I've got a small vocabulary.
They're like a Mentos.
They're chocolate flavored candy, and that means that they're not actually chocolate, but they're chocolate flavored. They're really bad, but I love that. You like eat them and they're extremely acidic, and you're like, why did that happen? But it's just
chocolate, acidic chocolate. They're sour.
No, Miles, it's not chocolate. It's chocolate flavored. They're awful, but
this
I love them.
This sounds horrible.
They're gross, but I love them.
This sounds like a Willy Wonka, like he fucked up and it was like in one of the rooms of his chocolate factory.
It's Billy Bonka. He's not good.
We call Billy Bonka because this is not Willy's work. But favorite candy for me recently, I'm such a chocolate this is a huge debate, is chocolate candy.
Who says it's not?
Oh, many people who have come on the show have said chocolate is not candy, chocolate is chocolate, gummy is candy, gummy is candy. Maybe a chocolate bar is candy, but chocolate is not candy.
I don't know about all that.
This is what people are saying on the internet.
You're safe with me. Chocolate is candy.
That's what I feel as well.
Okay, great.
And I would say if I'm just like grabbing something off the shelf, it's probably a Milky Way Midnight.
Whoa. First Milky Way fan. How about that?
That's
awesome. I'm not against Milky Way.
I'm Milky Way's first fan.
You're Milky Way's first fan.
I mean, it would be if I'm really hungry, Snickers.
Okay.
But I think Milky Way Midnight, dark.
Yeah, dark.
Chocolate.
It's got the fluffy stuff.
Well, it's a little fluffy. It's a little caramel.
Okay.
In there. I just, for some reason...
Is there any crunch?
No. There's not
just
a
the squishy
liquor
squish.
I mean, there's crunch if it's a little cold outside and the chocolate kind of hard. And it's like... But Milky Way Midnight is there for me. I've heard great things about Nerds gummy clusters on the show, but I have not had.
Yeah,
I'm not that big of a candy eater, and I honestly, it's because I'm not going to the gas station inside as much anymore.
Why is that? Scared?
Because I'm going to do using a debit card. I'm using a credit card. I'm scared. Yeah, it's because I'm intimidated.
Scared of the building. Ooh.
But I feel like as a child, you have to go in. You go, hey, $10 on 4.
Right.
And it's a whole song and dance. Now I'm just putting my debit card in the machine and getting gas.
Are you ever scared of them?
Yes.
Are you ever scared of like your credit card information being taken? I'm so scared to use my credit card at gas, but I do it. That's the only way I get gas.
You're afraid that they're going to scan your shit.
Yeah, because I've heard about that as a thing that happens, and I'm like,
yeah. Sometimes I'll check because they can do it if they'll put like a little thing on the gas thing, and when you put your card in, it's like basically an auxiliary thing that will take your credit card information.
It looks like a fat little like extendo machine.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And it's like,
it's really obvious.
I promise I'm the machine. And then like, so sometimes I'll check to make sure there's not one of those.
Got it. Okay.
And then I'll, so I don't get got by the fucking big credit card company. What are they called? Dippers. That's not what it is. Marry, fuck, kill, bananas, avocados, and yogurt.
Fucking love that. Bananas, avocados, yogurt. Okay. I'm going to marry yogurt, even though it's a bad relationship for me.
You are lactose intolerant.
I think so. I'm just a farty little fuck. So
but
it's like,
but that's to me.
But that yogurt.
I just love that. I was having Greek yogurt today, and it was the type of Greek yogurt where you're eating it and you go, "Is this spoiled?"
Yeah.
I was eating.
You never really know.
Is it spoiled or is it just tangy?
Because of like all the liquid on top, and you're like, "Well, I gotta mix it up."
Well, I mixed it. I did. I mixed it all in, and as I was eating, I was like, "This is tangy. Like if it was milk, it would be spoiled."
Yeah,
but it's yogurt, so it's fine.
Have you ever farted and it's like pure yogurt? Because I have. And that's why I'm marrying yogurt.
I just need to linger on that for just a second. Have you ever farted and it's yogurt?
I've farted and gone, that's yogurt. It's like...
That's going on the soundboard.
Okay, great.
I farted and gone, that's yogurt. Maybe it's just the smell and that's yogurt.
Yeah.
That's extraordinary. I don't know that I don't have problems with dairy. and I feel gaslit.
Wow.
I know, I'm sorry.
So
I feel
special.
that everyone has problems with yogurt, and I really feel for them. I really do.
I'm still marrying it.
You're still marrying it. I like that. Okay. All right. So you're marrying yogurt.
I'm going to fuck a banana and kill an avocado, and I'm sorry about that.
Really?
Yeah.
To me, wow, that's unique because I like bananas. I do.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could live in a world without avocado.
I find myself not eating avocado. They're great. Avocados are great. I'm not avocadoing. Something's wrong with me.
You're not having avocado toast.
I know. Are you an avocado toaster?
Well, I'm an avocado raw. I'll just fucking scoop an avocado. To be honest, it's like I'll gnaw on the seed for hours like a little jawbreaker. Nature's jawbreaker.
Oh.
Perfectly. Honestly, I do like that it's a perfect circle.
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool. But no, what I'll do is I'll take a little avocado and I'll just go hot sauce, salt, spoon.
Oof, that's good.
And it'll bang into my mouth.
Because those are good fats for your brain, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah.
And I have a young child, so I feel like you eat a lot of avocados with like babies. They want to eat avocados.
Or what? Babies love avocados.
They love it. They love it.
Because mush.
Because it's mush, and they like
yeah.
to, and it's also like it's really good for them. So they want. But I'll also do eggs, kimchi, avocado in a bowl,
That actually sounds fucking awesome.
moving around, and then we're eating it. And if I add a little rice to that, I mean, then I'm just
Then
fucking
you're-
living it. And finally, perfect outfit. Finally, avada kedavra.
Perfect outfit.
Yeah.
Big old pants
Ooh.
so that you're comfy. And then just a nice little top that could be like if it's like going out like super fun, like
Yeah.
little like a tank, because you want to be like big on the bottom, tight on the top, or big on the top, tight on the bottom. You gotta have the balance.
You can't have both. You can't go big on the bottom, big on the top, or tiny on the top, tiny on the bottom. It's gotta be
Especially not tiny top, tiny bottom.
Tiny
Then you're
top.
like, you
yeah,
can't
it's like you're
sit.
blown up.
Yeah. Yeah, just a nice, and then simple colors, nothing too crazy. But that's for me.
No patterns. You're not sort of wearing like a cheetah print something.
No, if everything's the same color, everything goes together. And that's what I like. Even if I look like a cartoon person wearing the same thing every freaking day, I'll do it.
I like your theory about big little, big bottom. And I'm going to be using that.
Big little, big bottom.
Doesn't make fucking a lick of sense. But I'm going to use that next time I'm getting dressed.
Yeah.
Because I feel that I have not nailed my fashion.
I mean, you're wearing like pants and a sweater. That's big top, little bottom. It's not like you have big
the
old
pants aren't big pants.
Right.
But I feel like it'd be more explorative with my pants. My pants are just sort of this. It's like, okay, a gray pant, a jean. I'm not getting, my lovely son was wearing cool pants the other day because baby clothes are cool.
They are cool now.
And I was like, well, I feel like I should be more experimental with my pants.
You need to be influenced by your son.
I really should.
You wear a diaper now?
Well, I wear a diaper. I want baby clothes, but big is a good company.
Yeah, baby clothes but big. Wow. No one's thought of that, Miles. You got to do it.
Babyclothesbutbig.com. And now we're sort
you
of
got
like
the URL locked in.
well, of course, I've got the
Wow.
URL. Baby clothes, but big.
Good.
Baby clothes, but bigger. It's our plus size collection. Baby clothes, but long, in case you're extra tall.
You're tall?
Yeah.
Baby clothes but giant in case you're like 12 feet tall.
Baby clothes, but small. It's for
babies.
It's for dolls. It's for babies.
For dolls.
But Tommy, we thank you so much for calibrating properly. Did
I pass?
You've absolutely passed.
Okay, thank God.
And I think we're ready to advise. People have called in and they are hanging by a thread, and we need to call them back. But before we do, if you like the show, then consider following it on every single platform and following us on Instagram, where you can check the stories for details about when to call into the show. And if you love the show and you're a freaking freak for a perfect person, then guess what? If you are filled to the brim with the show and you can't even get enough, now you can by joining the Patreon and getting the ad-free extended version of every single episode, where we get wild and wacky and weird on the cold open. And you also get bonus calls every single Friday, bonus episodes every single Friday. You get to watch the live episodes. There's like 5 already on there, and a bunch of them keep rolling out. Tons of fun and games. So check all of that out on Patreon. But until then, we've got to get to the calls.
Let's do it.
When you're thinking about businesses that are successful in the ways of selling like Heinz or Allbirds, you're often overlooking a simple secret. It's the businesses behind the actual businesses making selling simple. For millions of businesses, that business is Shopify. Nobody does selling better than Shopify. It's home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And the not so secret, with Shop Pay, that boosts conversions up to 50%, baby. Meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales are going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling. On the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Yeah. So if you sell something and you don't know about Shopify, you've got to be checking out Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout that Heinz uses. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/perfectperson, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/perfectperson to upgrade your selling today. Shopify.com/perfectperson. As a business owner, I like to be smart with my cash. But lots of different factors make that extremely confusing. I've got a business bank account and I gotta make sure that all the numbers are crunching and adding up and some of it's gonna be a write-off, etc. And luckily, there's a business bank designed for the likes of me. Found is business banking designed for small business owners just like you. Designed for small businesses and solo entrepreneurs, Found is, in my opinion, the only financial tool you need. All-in-one, easy-to-use app, Found lets you manage your financial tasks effortlessly. Manage your money, track your spending, invoice your clients, and even handle your taxes, so you can focus on running your business. My favorite thing about Found is that it's simplifying taxes. It has a little tracker that estimates your tax bill for you in real time, so you can always have a good awareness of how much you're supposed to be saving for taxes, which I find is a crazy stressful part of business, and this makes it way easier. You can automatically set aside money for different business goals and control spending with multiple virtual cards, and instantly send professional invoices and pay your contractors for free. Make your cash work for you. Check out some of Found's 30,000 positive customer reviews and see why over 500,000 small business owners like you chose Found. Get your business banking working for you. Try Found for free at found.com/perfectperson. Sign up for Found for free today at found.com/perfectperson. Found is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services are provided by Piermont Bank, member FDIC. Found's core features are free. They also offer an optional paid product, Found Plus.
Hi, Miles. I got a new next-door neighbor recently in my apartment, and that new next-door neighbor got a new boyfriend recently, and the walls are very thin.
Oh.
So if you have advice on how to deal with that situation, I would love to get a call back. Thank you.
Wow.
Great.
Thin walls, and you're hearing those moanings. Those moanings.
Mornings into mornings.
Mornings in the mornings.
No way.
Hello, you called Perfect Person, and I'm here to call you back. I am here with Tommy Bowe from Smosh.
Hello.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah. We understand someone is moaning through your walls.
Moaning and groaning.
Moaning and groaning, and we are here to help you with your situation. But first, Tommy, can you give a fake name to this person, please?
Moana. 'Cause it sounds like moan.
Really good. Mona.
Mona. It's Mona.
Okay, it's Mona.
Mona.
Mona, what is literally good, and howdy do?
I'm so good. I was not expecting you to actually call me back. Hello.
Here I am, ready to solve your problem with the weight of 1,000 suns.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want to know?
So, well, first of all, when did the sounds begin?
So, and I have to talk quietly because the walls are.
That's crazy. That's crazy. I was like, are you speaking quietly because the walls are actually that thin?
They are.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's really unfortunate.
Mm.
She moved in, I think, around August. And then maybe about a month ago,
Oh.
there were I was like, oh, and then it's really been frequent since then. And I don't really know what to do about that because we also all live, they're all studio apartments. So it's just me. Like if I knock or something, the source.
Right.
Oh, you couldn't hide it behind the idea that other people are sort of mad about the moaning.
Is this an apartment building with a bunch of people, or is it 8 units?
Maybe, I think there's 12. So yeah, there's not a ton.
Okay. So they will know it's you for real.
Yeah.
For real.
For real.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Got
yeah,
it.
for real.
Okay.
And Tommy, has anything like this happened to you before?
Yes. So when I heard that this was the issue, here's the thing. I'm going to give you advice of what not to do.
Because you did it?
Because I did it. So I had thin wall apartment, and I had a neighbor who was like a finance guy, so he was always on the phone and be like, "Man, I gotta stop." So I was like,
God.
And then he got a girlfriend, and it sounded like they were putting on a sex show. It was like an ordeal every time, and I was like, "This is crazy." I'm like, "No way, this can't be." And I'd been dealing with a breakup, so I was crying, and I was like, I had like a mental breakdown because I was like, they're having cartoon sex, and I'm sad and alone. And so I banged on the wall, and the guy went, "What the fuck?" And then he came over to fight me. So here's what you don't do.
Oh my God!
And here's what you don't do is you don't bang on the wall.
Wait, how did that go down? So they're like, yo, and
I was like, bang, bang, bang.
And
was like,
shut the fuck? What the fuck?
Yes, exactly that. And then he came to fight me, and then the guy I was living with was like, "Who's back there?" And he was like, "That's Tommy. Let me go get him." And I was like, "No." Anyway, I had to move.
Wait, sorry, what? So when he comes over, that's so insane.
Yeah.
He comes over and does he knock on your door?
Yeah, he bangs on the door. He wanted to fight me.
And what did he want? Was he like, all right, let's fucking fight?
Yeah, because I banged on the wall.
Where were you living? This is so
in North Hollywood, baby.
That's crazy.
Anyway,
and what did you say?
Here's the thing. I started sobbing.
Oh.
If a grown man starts sobbing to another grown man, they run away.
100%. Was he like, sorry, you feel that way?
I was just like, "Oh, let's go, okay, man." And he was like, "Okay." And they went back and I guess
Did they get fucking?
I think they may have kept fucking.
Oh my God. Let's finish me off, babe. That's
crying.
so insane.
Yeah. Anyway, so Mona, please do not bang on this wall because you don't want to start
to
anything.
know.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want the boyfriend to try to fight you.
Right.
That's
No,
a
I
nightmare. So have you ever met the neighbor?
When she was initially moving in, like the door was open and I kind of was like, "Hi, like I'm your neighbor." Like, but like, so, and we've seen each other like in passing, but not well.
Okay, yeah. So I actually do have a solution.
Oh.
And
Perfect.
I have a perfect solution that's going to solve your problem exactly. Go and knock on her door.
Front door.
Knock on her front door and wait till she's home. No, you know she's home. Knock on her door.
Okay.
And then I want you, once she comes to the door, you're going to say this. "Hey, I just want to let you know, I'm going to be doing some construction in my room. I'm so sorry it's annoying. I know the walls are super thin. But I have to like put up some stuff and like they're fixing something. So it's just going to be loud for like the next hour. I just want to let you know just because I know the walls are super thin."
Yeah, and you can go like, "I know all of the neighbors can usually hear me nailing.
Yeah.
Nailing
Exactly.
into the because of the walls."
Right. And then you're going to go over to your house and just to cover your tracks, you're going to put on a YouTube video that is construction sounds.
And put it against the wall.
And put it against the wall. So it's beep, beep, beep. And that way you've covered your tracks and she's like, okay, the walls are really things. She has heard us fucking. Now, this might work. I have had roommates before that it was like they had either they wanted to be heard or they had no sense of how loud they were being. And I think it like in that circumstance, you maybe write a note.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, I think you guys were watching. Hey, could you turn down the movie? Don't ever accuse them of fucking.
Oh, the movie. That's smart.
Could you Could you turn down the movie that you were fucking to? Slide that under with a crisp $5 bill.
Wow.
Could you please turn down the number? And then they'll be like mad, but then they have the $5. So they could buy a little candy bar.
As of right now, I haven't done anything. The most I've done is our shared wall has the closet, and I've like moved things in my closet to like make noise back, but that doesn't do anything.
Well, if they're mid-fuck, I don't know if they're gonna...
No, I got too scared to knock, and I was also in the middle of a mental breakdown and was like, maybe we should take some action.
I'm glad you didn't do anything during the...
I think what you should do is you could do this. You could fake a phone call where you're like, "Oh my God, hey, that's so crazy. Wait, no, wait. They just taking that thing. Oh, like you're just
the most annoying you can possibly be.
Fake a very annoying phone call to kill his erection, and then sex will be impossible.
Or you could take it even further and be like, "When did that happen? No.
Yes.
No."
Yeah.
And like really go crazy.
Yeah.
Then that'll really shift the mood. On
Or
the other side.
put on a sad ass movie. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Put on a
Kill that vibe.
Kill that fucking vibe. Put on the Social Network scene where he smashes the computer.
And
Mark! Just over and over. They're like, is the same scene playing over and over? How long are they going for? Just curious.
Great question, Miles. That's a great question. Really cool question.
And I hate to say this like I know, but like it depends on the day.
You do
And that's
know.
real.
And that's real. And you do. And that's real. And that's authentic. And you do know. Well, thank you so much for giving us a call. I really do appreciate it. And best of luck solving your problem. Would love a call back after you've sort of done this construction job.
Thank you so much for calling me back. I love the pod.
Oh, thank you for listening.
And
I
I will
appreciate
do
it.
that. Thank you.
Hell yeah. Well,
Hell
hey,
yeah.
best of luck out there. Hopefully tonight is not a long one for them.
Yep.
Cool. We'll see what happens. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.
Good luck.
Wow.
Wow.
That's incredible. This is a common problem. Everyone's got these sort of moaning neighbors. And it's just like, what do you do? I can't believe the guy tried to fight you. I would also probably burst into tears. I don't want to fight anybody.
I was already like ready to cry.
you were
So all I had to do was be confronted with extra energy, and I was just sobbing.
That guy's fucking insane.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I was like, well, I wanted to move anyway, and now my neighbor wants to kill me. I'll move.
I think I'll go.
Yeah.
Was he had clothes on though?
Yeah, he had clothes on.
He put
He
clothes
must
on.
have put clothes on.
Was he still
Alive?
That's probably... well, Tommy, we've got to take another call.
Great.
Yo. Hi, well, I'm just calling because I have a potential male suitor in my life.
Okay.
But there's only one issue about him, and it's so fixable, but I don't know how to tell him without making him feel bad. Call me back,
Stinky.
let me know. Bye.
It's probably stinky.
You think it's stinky?
It might be stinky.
Oh no.
Because hygiene's rough, because you don't want to like be like, you're stinky. Because then it's like, I'm stinky.
Oh.
But it's also like, you could go,
Oh God! If somebody told me I was stinky, I'd be like, "We can't be together."
yeah, it's like, I'm going to go
so
bury
embarrassed.
myself alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Yeah.
jump off a bridge. Okay, here we go. Let's find out if it's stinky.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Hello, you called perfect person because you've got a male suitor, but he's got a stinky little problem, and
hiya.
I'm here with Tommy Bowe.
Hello.
Hello.
Now we're gonna need a fake name for this person. What's the fake name for this person, Tommy?
Missy.
Missy, loving it. And what's the fake name for the suitor?
Ralph.
Missy and Ralph. Missy, why don't you tell us how you met this person and what the tea is?
So this starts last New Year's Eve.
Oh,
Fun.
He's a friend of a friend that we all went out to New Year's Eve with. But like 10 months later, he like slides into my Instagram DMs and is like, hey, what's up?
oh.
And so that's how it starts. He's a very nice boy. He's an engineer.
Oh, smart.
Very cool. Smarty pants.
Smart man. He has a cubicle.
Oh,
So pretty adult.
very
Okay.
adult. And how old are you?
Yeah. I'm almost 26.
26. Okay, got it. And he's
Yeah.
got a cubicle.
Okay.
And a friend of a friend, so vouched for, which is a huge,
Yeah.
plus.
And met in real life.
And they
Very
met in
cool.
real life, so you know that he's like normal and fun.
Exactly. He's not crazy.
Right. Okay,
He
cool.
has, I have checked his references.
Now,
pretty much.
you've checked his references, and you guys have been chatting. Have you hung out in real life yet?
Yeah, we've hung out for maybe like the past month, like every weekend except this weekend.
Oh.
Okay, so this is like developing into something.
This is developing. Is there
Yeah.
is there hanky panky involved?
Not yet, because you know what? This is another fun thing. He's actually hasn't done anything before.
Anything?
He's he's a very innocent little man, and like he hasn't done much. So
Okay.
that's exciting. I feel like I'm young again.
oh,
That's
fun.
fun.
That's very
And
fun.
this isn't the problem that you've called about.
Yeah.
No, this is not
Okay.
the problem.
Okay,
great.
gotcha. So he doesn't have a ton of experience. So have you guys like kissed, held hands? Where are we? Are we just friends and we're wondering if we want to play in those waters?
No, okay. So we have like done some hanky panky. We've kissed here and there.
Light
done a little bit. We haven't hit the home run yet, but that's okay. I'll take it slow.
Oh, completely fine. And also, like, yeah, that seems to be like, his speed anyways currently.
Yeah.
What is the problem?
Yeah, what are we dealing with?
What are we
here?
dealing with here that we can fix?
Okay. This is important because the thing that needs to be fixed is a little ugly little mustache that lives above his lip.
Okay, the strong opinion out the gate.
My eyes laser to you, somebody with a mustache.
I'm like, is it ugly?
You're like, no, don't say that about my mustache. Tommy has a mustache. Honestly, Tommy's the most qualified person to talk about this.
Let's talk stash.
But I like your stash a lot.
Thank you.
I think you have a cool
Some
stash.
people can pull it off, but I don't think this particular person can pull it off.
Okay, send me a picture. No. Interesting. So he has a little mustache.
Can I ask, is it like little and wispy? Is it like spread out? Is it too thin?
Yeah.
This is a great question. It's kind of like, I want to say, I'm trying to think of somebody to compare it to, but it's kind of, I don't want to say Charlie Chaplin.
No. No.
So Charlie Chaplin has like the Hitler mustache.
Yeah, he has a Hitler mustache.
It's like a thin little line on his upper lip that it's like thin.
Like somebody who is a French man, like a French garçon might have an upper
Exactly.
And is he manicuring it so that it exists in a thin little fashion, or does it just
naturally
slim?
Yeah.
These are all fantastic questions, and yes, he is manicuring it.
Got it. Okay, so this is a problem.
He did mention to me also that his mom thinks he should shave it.
Okay, so there's dissent in the community.
Question, does he like his mom? Is this an act of rebellion against his mom?
No.
Oh, that's a good question. He does like his mom.
Okay.
But to me, it's like there's precedent for a revolution in the streets. The people are rioting. There's murmurs speaking. So I think that's really a good sign. Now, have you tried talking to him about the mustache?
I have mentioned it, and the fact that like when we make out, it itches my face.
Okay.
And what did he say? That's the point.
He was just
scratch it.
He was just like, yeah, whatever.
Okay.
He's like, I like it.
Okay.
Oh, he likes it.
Okay.
Is he like twee? Like, what's his vibe? What is his general vibe?
Is he twee?
Does he have a fedora?
He does have a photo. I wish, because that would match the mustache. But
that's
like,
true,
right? Okay.
It's kind of here. It's like a little like porno 70s mustache. That's exactly what it is.
How long has he stashed like this?
I think it's been about like a year
Episode title.
But I have seen pictures of him prior to the stash, and it's way better. He looks so much better.
Okay.
So I think that I've got a couple ideas here, but Tommy, where's your head up?
Okay, so you just said that you've seen pictures of him without the stash already. I was gonna say, I feel like if you hadn't seen it, and maybe you could try it again just anyway. But I'm imagining where you're like, what's your driver's license picture look like? Or like, oh my God, like, cause mine's like so crazy, and you show yours, and then you see his, and he doesn't have the mustache, and you're like, oh my God, you look so cute here. Oh my God, you're so handsome.
As a 15-year-old in your driver's license picture.
And he's like,
you're so sexy and awesome
he's
here.
Like, whoa.
Literally could not grow a mustache yet.
15 years.
But, or, I was like, if you see a picture without the mustache, then you can like be really like, I'm so horny for this non-mustached look. You don't have to say it like that. But then, just like kind of push it, just, because it's a guy.
I agree. I think the positive reinforcement of being like, oh my God, I love the clean shaven look. Instead of saying like, I don't like the mustache.
Exactly.
Saying I love the other thing, I think is the move here. Now, I think that unfortunately you did miss a huge opportunity, which was Halloween. And, I think that would have been a perfect opportunity to be like, oh, you have to shave the mustache so you can play this character.
Right. We'll do a couple's, you're too early on, but you could do like a couple's costume.
Yes, exactly. Correct. Or like the conversation arises about shaving and it feels like it's about the costume. Now, I think you can go two directions. We lean into the mustache. Fedora. Hat. Big
bad shirt.
Big bad fedora and bad shirt. Big bad shirt. Yeah. I think that like honestly he's looking great. He's looking amazing in that. He dresses sort of like a 1950s prospector. That is a very possible.
Perhaps.
Yeah, okay. So we lean into it. The other option is I think you go you just want to be like, I love a clean shaven look like that. Or like because I don't want to spook this guy because it's still kind of a situationship, right? He's not your boyfriend
exactly.
yet.
And I don't want to like look at an old picture of him and be like, oh my God, look how much better you looked better when you didn't have a mustache.
Yeah, it's interesting that he loves it. It might be about control. He sort of is like, I love that I have this little thing and no one can tell me different and I get to say what it looks like on my face.
Do you watch media together? like movies or shows?
We have watched a half of a movie together.
Okay. And
What
then
movie?
Did Hanky Panky get in the way?
Yeah, right.
A little bit.
Okay,
It was Scream. Half of
Okay.
Scream during Halloween time.
That's
Like
so
right before Halloween.
classic.
I was going to say, if there's pick a movie with a guy that doesn't have a mustache, and then be like, God, I love that look on that man.
Agree.
And all men.
Yeah,
And then look at him.
I agree. I think it's like you want to just put the seed of doubt in his mind that it's like, oh, it'd be so nice to have that beautiful clean shave. Does he have the rest of his face shaven and it's just the pencil mustache?
It's just the pencil mustache.
That's worse, and I'm so sorry for you, and we got to take care of this.
I know.
We got to take care of this.
It's like a halfway thing. I wish it was just like a full like beard, mustache,
Right.
everything, but no, it's just a little caterpillar.
Now, does he have the ability to do a full mustache?
I have no idea, honestly.
Okay. All right.
Oh, because I think maybe we go. You could be like, you know what I really like is like that Burt Reynolds like mustache look.
Yeah.
Like, and so then because what is really going to happen? He's going to grow it up and out, and it's like you want to get him to a situation where it's like easier to. He's changed his face a little bit. Now we can
Right.
shave it off.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And are other friends of his and or yours commenting about the mustache ever?
Not specifically to me, but at the beginning, I almost didn't want to go out with him because I didn't like his mustache.
So it is pivotal. It's
problem.
important. It's
Yeah.
an important thing. You love his personality. You think he's a really cutie pie. He just has this one mustache.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
exactly.
you want to. Have you seen Inception?
No.
Okay, well, that's the first thing
Thank you for
gotta
calling me. You want to incept him so that he thinks it's his idea to shave the mustache. Right?
Oh,
And
okay.
maybe you could both do big changes. He's like, you could both be like, I'll bleach my hair, you shave your mustache. And then we've got a sort of barter system going on.
Or maybe I grow a mustache and he gets rid of his.
That's not a bad idea either.
That's fine.
Sort of opposite no shave November.
I think it's also like there's a possibility you could be like, oh, can we take, do you do cosplay?
No.
Okay, so you're going to need to do cosplay.
Yeah, you're going to need to get into that.
You're going to need to get into, first of all, manga, second of all, anime, and then you're going to need to find a character you want to cosplay for a photo shoot.
Right.
Where he is, and like, you can honestly invent, like, I'm like, you know, if I was in your situation, I'd go, look, my friend is actually taking these cool photos of people, but he needs us to look like we're younger because it's photos for a short film he's doing where they're high schoolers. So you can't have a mustache. So you have to shave it, but it's so small it'll probably grow back. Then he shaves the stash, and it's like, oh my God, I actually love you without the stash.
Right.
Keep commenting about it, taking pictures. My stashless boyfriend, I love him so much.
I think a deeply complicated lie is your answer.
I think the more, because here's the thing about a lie. I went through a surprise party for my wife, and we were so down the rabbit hole, she couldn't possibly think it was a lie because so much would have to have been untrue. Because I basically had to do a commercial photo shoot where she was a foot model. It was a whole thing.
What?
In order to throw off a surprise party, I had my friend who's a director text her to see if she wanted to be casted as a background actor in a shoot he was doing that Friday.
Whoa.
And that was where the surprise party was.
Are we taking notes? Because
Take notes, because I'm telling you, if you want your boyfriend to shave his mustache, you're going to need a budget of about $15,000 for a full grade commercial shoot.
Yeah, I think this is maybe a good investment. But my other idea is just every night shaving a little bit. And hopefully in a month it'll be gone.
Now, that is decent. However, it is horrifying. If he wakes up and you have a razor to his face, you're slowly shaving it off. I fear that he may freak out at you, rightfully so.
You also got to do it frequently enough so it doesn't grow back at the same rate.
Yeah, that's a good point. So that way, by the time you shave the middle, the outside has started to the outside has
Top and
started
outside.
It's like regenerating at a slow rate.
Oh.
But best of luck with this. I think positive reinforcement is your friend. Show him a bunch of clean shaven boys and be like, I think they're so hot.
I love the space between a nose and a lip.
Yeah. Oh, I love to lick that.
That's my favorite space to like.
Yeah, you could even be like, it'll help us do all sorts of sexy stuff.
Perfect. Oh, I think I'm going to go with that.
All right.
Or maybe just tell his friend to tell him to shave it. Whatever.
Also, telling the friends to tell him to shave it is better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
because
good.
they can be mean to him because they're his friends.
Because of his friends.
Thank you so much for calling in. Best of luck with your stash.
Thank you so much.
Bye. Yeah, probably we should have said that.
I didn't think of that as a thing that could be for some reason.
Yeah, I was like, they're from different worlds.
We
They
have
don't
to
know
build a
each other's friends.
heist.
Yeah.
It's like this is an Ocean's 11 thing now.
Yeah, I guess telling the friends is probably the better because then it's like it's like the friends could just be like, "Oh, dude, your mustache. Like, you ever thought about shaving that? Like, it'd be cool to." And then they could be like, "Dude, shave your mustache."
Yeah, I can be like, "Hey, Missy told me that she wants to do all this crazy cool new stuff with you if the mustache is gone." You know?
Whoa. Yeah, make it seem like it's like oh yeah, she said she wanted to go to town on you, but it was like as long as you don't have that mustache.
Right. And he'd be like, "Well, fuck," and then he'd shave it.
That's not a bad idea.
I think.
Tommy, we have one final segment, and it's a segment we like to call "Get Real." We have made it.
This is so loud.
We have made it to the end of the show, Tommy.
Okay.
This is a segment we call Get Real.
Wow.
It's a segment where we force a genuine moment in an effort to learn more about each other and ourselves.
Beautiful.
We find ourselves at the end of the show having given solid advice to several people. We've changed their lives. We've made them better for it. And, I'm wondering, Tommy, what is something
Take your time.
that brings you joy to have in a way that is personal to you? What's something that you've been succeeding at in your personal life or working towards that's like a little mini goal? It could be like, I just want to try to be more mindful of X, Y, or Z. I just want to try to consume X type of content. What is something that you feel like you're growing into the person that you want to be and there's progress there?
Okay. This is so like crystals, but practicing gratefulness every day. Exactly.
I love that.
Yes. I've been like, it's kind of like, I might be peaking right now. This might be like the time. And so I'm trying to practice gratefulness and be like come home into my apartment, look around and go, wow, I've got my own apartment.
Oh,
that's awesome. You know,
great.
Stuff like that. I love Smosh. I love doing my own shit on the side. Like I've got great friends. I have my health. Just the check-ins. Because then it's like you build this base level of positivity and then you're like, you can kind of ride on that. And some shitty happens like my neighbor hit my car and I was just like, whatever. It's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, no, I love that. And I think I've been trying to do that as well. I've also been trying to be like, how lucky to have the privilege to have had a bad day in this way. Yeah. Which is it's almost like it's almost toxic gratitude. But I'm sort of like, it has been helping me. Like when I am like, oh shit, like, especially for this stuff when I'm like, oh man, like I've got to stay up late and do an edit because the episode's coming out tomorrow. I'm like, how lucky that I get to do that. Like it's crazy that I even am at a point where I can be editing something that people will watch that I get to put on the internet. That's my show or whatever.
Exactly.
So I find it's also, if I can be grateful for the bad stuff, it makes being grateful for the good stuff a little bit easier.
Absolutely.
I kind of feel like it's all just perspective anyway. Like, you know?
I mean, I could drop dead right now. That'd be fucked for you, but...
It would be fucked. The episode would go viral.
That's true. You'd leave it in.
Tommy died on this.
You'd leave it in.
No, I'd leave it at the beginning. I'd go, hey guys, I decided to release this. But Tommy does die. I cut it out of the episode. But you can, his last moments.
His last moments are talking about a shitty mustache on some doofus.
Exactly correct.
But yeah, you know, it's just like, you know, you don't know this. We got this one laugh, so you try and make it good.
Yeah, you really got to do it. Also, something I'm trying to like, I'm trying to push. I'm so tired all the time recently.
Yep.
And I'm trying to just realize that I may always be tired.
Yeah, this is just who you are.
It maybe is who I am. At the very least, it's who I am for like the next several years. So it's like, I'm trying to push past that and just be like, well, fuck it. Let me just do anyways. We were talking a little bit about like, it's like, oh, if I go out at night, like I'll have to wake up in the morning.
Right.
Still worth it to go out at night.
Right.
Even though it's very difficult.
Because you still want to live.
Because I still want to live. I want to live a life. I mean, I had a lovely little Sunday. Me and my friends do improv in the backyard. So right before you came, we were doing improv.
Oh my God, that's fun. How big of a group?
6.
Good.
Yeah.
Good number for improv.
Perfect number for improv. And it's all my best friends and it's great.
Oh yeah.
But Tommy.
Hey.
I'm grateful for you.
And you.
Thank you for doing the show. I really appreciate it. Where can people find you if they want more Tommy?
I'm Tommy Bones, TOMEYBONES, everywhere,
Yes.
platforms, especially on YouTube. I have my show Serving C-Word. That hopefully when this comes out, I'll have it be out, the second season. But,
Oh, really?
But, fingers crossed.
Okay.
I'm hoping December is when I get it done.
This will come out next week.
And how about that? I'll check back in on my channel in a few weeks.
Check
we'll be
back.
there.
Honestly, they can here's what they can do. I just had a fumble. They can subscribe now.
They can
and then they'll get
subscribe now.
notified when the episodes come out.
That's so true. Tommy Bones, TOMEYBONES. I didn't say that right, but
TOMY.
you lost the light.
And we'll sit in the dark for the last remainder
good.
of the moments of the show. Your handle, I did think your name was Tommy because of it.
Right.
Do a lot of people think that?
Yeah.
Do they call you Tommy?
They don't, but but you can. It's because there's a famous rugby player with my name, so I had to change it for SEO.
Oh man, you got to be optimizing that. Well, if you're out there and you're optimizing your own SEO, or you have a problem that you're not quite sure how to solve, just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection is only a call away.
That was a Headgum podcast.